This is my friend Sparkles. She's a dragon, unicorn, butterfly, and only I could see her. Sparkles has been with me since we had to leave our house. Mom says we have an eviction because the building got sold. Sparkles and me, we slept in lots of places. The back seat of our car was like camping, but not the fun kind. Sparkles said we were on a big adventure. Grown-ups think I can't understand things because I'm little, but I know more than they think. I know Mom works really hard. Sometimes she says she's not hungry so I could eat more. I know she has a brave smile to make me feel better. That is different than her happy smile. I know she reads me stories even though she's super tired. When it came to Family Promise, Sparkles was super excited. Miss Tanya made a special bed just for Sparkles. Mama and me got a bed too. I got to do paint crafts every week. My favorite painting was a house with big gardens, with Sparkles swinging all around. Family Promise helped us find a real home again. Sparkles has her own corner in my new room. Sometimes she still gets worried. I tell her it's okay now. I know because my mom has happy smiles more than ever. I get to start kindergarten soon. I can't wait to make new friends. Sparkles wants me to tell you something important. Some kids don't have homes. That doesn't mean they don't have dreams. We all need a little magic sometimes, and a lot of help. Thank you for helping families like mine. Remember that adventures could have happy endings.
You know what's weird? I used to think being grown up meant having all the answers. But I know it just means trying your hardest, even when there aren't any good answers left. My mom works 3 jobs. 3. She's a waitress in the morning, does office cleaning in the afternoon, and takes online customer service calls at night. Sometimes I find her asleep at the kitchen table with her headset still on. I used to get mad when she missed my school events, but then I saw her shoes. The soles were completely worn through. But we couldn't afford new ones. She taped them up and kept going. When we lost our apartment, she cried harder than I've ever seen. Not in front of my little brother though, only when she thought I was asleep. That's when I decided to grow up a little faster. At Family Promise, I met other kids like me. Kids with super parents who somehow smiled through impossible days. The volunteers there didn't just give us a place to stay. They helped Mom find a better job, so she only needs one, helped me with my homework, and reminded us that needing help doesn't make you weak. It makes you human. Now when people look at homeless families and think they know our story, I wish I could tell them, Mom is the strongest person in the world. And thanks to Family Promise, I know exactly what I want to be when I grow up. Someone who makes families like mine remember how brave they really are.
I've been a big brother for exactly 8 months and 12 days. My sister Mia is pretty awesome, even though she drools a lot. When she was born, we still had our apartment, but then Mom lost her job because she had to stay home with the baby. Everything fell apart super fast after that. Do you know how hard it is to find places that will take a family with a crying baby? We stayed with my grandma for a while, but her building doesn't allow kids. The worst part wasn't being homeless, it was watching Mia experience everything wrong. Her first Christmas Eve was in our car. She started crawling at the library. I started keeping a list of all the firsts that were just wrong because we didn't have a real home. When we found Family Promise, things changed. They had tons of baby toys, perfect for Mia. They didn't just give us a place to stay, they helped Mom find a job and a really cool daycare that Mia loves. They helped us find an apartment and they listened when I told them all the first I wanted Mia to have. Now that we are in our own apartment, I tell Mia all the time we are home. And last week, Mia said home. Okay, it was more like ho, but I knew what she meant. I don't want people to feel sorry for us. Being homeless doesn't mean you're not a good family, but every kid deserves a place where they can grow up making memories, not just surviving. My sister is going to have all the normal first from now on, and that's because people cared enough to help us find home.